It's okay. Quick question, because I was trying to figure this out. Who is the perception person for this party? Is it Alex's character?
I think technically all of us have okay perception.
I just went and looked, and all of you have at least a 4 or more.
I've got an 8. 8 in
Yes.
perception.
Dave is second.
Now I've
Yep.
got a 12.
Yeah, I put you in first, so I now have
You're the trap person.
a button in case I need to roll for traps and whether or not you spot things. Anyway,
Woo.
well, I found I really like that for group. I think it was group 3. I also like messing
If we
with
had
them using
trap
it.
sense, if we had trap sense, that's what you're
Oh
supposed
yeah,
to
but
be
if you
doing.
mention you want to start looking for traps, I'll just go okay, and I'll pretend to be doing so. But actually, it was
So
a
I
lot of
think
fun because I just said, "Oh, let me just roll this check really quick" the whole time, and they proceeded to panic. I enjoyed that a lot. I'll be honest, it gave me a little heartburn feeling. Just. Okay. So I think I will set this into in-game. We'll just go ahead and ask, where are you all off to today? Like, I think we left off somewhere by the beach having a luau.
so. I
There
think
was
someone
the,
was. Yeah, go on.
what's up?
Go ahead, Alex, and we'll
I
get
was
back to
gonna
Dave.
say there's the thing in the middle of the mud flats that
Mm.
we saw. Right?
There is that light.
Something shiny, shiny, shiny.
Do you have a plan to get to it?
Someone was gonna run across. I think.
I mean,
Well,
Alex
good.
can do that.
Run across, grab him, and run back. Because we need to be getting on exploring this island. We spent a lot of time here no, yesterday. I'm in game mode now.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I theoretically have enough materials to make my gun +1.
You want to shoot the shiny, shiny?
I'm saying, like, if I spend a day at the village, I could probably make my gun magic.
Ooh.
He could.
Could we spend a day building kind of a reed bridge to the
I did
to
forget you
the
guys wanted
island?
to do that, and I have thought about that and think I have some roles, ideas of what it would take to make it. Do I hear knowledge engineering from you all, and at least a basic craft check?
I think our knowledge guy is not here.
No, not knowledge guys, mace.
Yeah.
So I assume knowledge engineering is good with you.
I mean, I've got at least a 7 myself, so it's one of the few knowledges I have.
Okay, I will take two different knowledge checks because you're building two different ones. So one more. Oh yeah, the second one's clearly better. Um, can I just get a basic craft, like not craft anything specific, unless you have, perhaps basket weaving? I'd be good with a basket
I
weaving
mean,
check.
I know the closest applicable skill I have.
I mean, it's reeds. It's like plants and whatnot. I mean, sure. All right, I'll take carpentry. You did pretty
You
good on
know
that
why they're
first
green,
one.
right?
Yep, I know. You made it better the first time. Next one.
For what,
The
second
sad
part
thing is, like,
carpentry?
that craft check, the first craft check, matches the 13, and you just did okay with the knowledge engineering, but you made it better when you actually went to go do it. The second one, you had a good plan, and you were able to finish it, but it wasn't as good based off the plan. Either way, you have two of these, and you can use them to kind of like, alright, set one down, climb on board, throw the next one, get to that one, reach back, pull the first one, put it farther. You can kind of like hop these across over to that little island area if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I assumed you guys were going for?
Well,
Yeah.
it was 90 feet, wasn't it? So I thought we were going to spend the day and just keep lashing reeds
There weren't
to
that
the.
many. There was a patch, and enough
Ah,
to
okay.
make maybe about 2 to 3 pallets of these, but that wouldn't put you that far away from the ground.
Okay. So yeah, man's your first idea of like just picking it up, moving it on, picking it up, moving it on.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Who is going? There's not enough space for 2 people.
Well, you built it, you walk it. That's what I
Yeah,
say.
apparently that's what I thought was gonna happen. So
Okay. So Alex, you get to the middle of these 4 rocks, and you find a it's a rather picked over skeleton next to a canister and what seems to be a satchel.
well, I'm assuming the lid of the house satchel sitting. Actually, now that I think about it,
How is the satchel sitting? Wedged between 2 rocks.
is the latch easy enough to get to?
Yes.
And I'll just use prestidigitation to flip it open.
Okay. A crab crawls out and down the rocks.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. Can I see what's inside?
Yes, it seems to be a couple daggers, perhaps the remnants to some missives, and that's about it.
Ooh, read them, read them.
I'm gonna say I'll clean the stuff up from the backpack and around the backpack, and I'll grab it
Okay.
because we can clean and mend those to see to get a clue as to what happened. Maybe.
Possibly, yeah. And there is that canister.
Yep. Which. Dun, 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 unseen servant.
Does that float, or does it also need to stand on the little reeds?
Uh. Technically needs to stand, but it's basically a non-weighted
It doesn't wait.
ethereal thing.
Fascinating. Okay, I think there's a way. Hang on.
Invisible.
Give me a little bit more about this.
invisible, Mindless,
Do
shapeless
you-
force.
Non-weighted. Actually, it does not need to stand on the bridge with you, on the.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
just kind of exists and does things for me.
Okay. Yeah, it's not in the way as you travel back, so that would work. I shrug
it
my
can lift up
shoulders
to 20
helplessly.
pounds.
Congratulations.
It can lift up to 20 pounds, so I have it grab the canister for me.
I can't even like send crabs after it. This is unfair.
Yeah, I have it hand me the backpack because it can drag up to 100 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming the backpack doesn't weigh.
No,
And the
no.
canister we established weighed like what, 5-10 pounds?
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around 5.
So it carries the canister because it also unerringly does its thing for the most part.
Yeah.
Unless directly confronted somehow. So I grab the backpack and the canister and I make my way back.
Yeah, there it goes. It just kind of helps you out. Alright.
Once back.
Do
I'll
you
dump out
take
the
the reed
backpack.
things with you when you leave, by the way? You just leave them here.
Pulling them to shore is not a terrible idea.
Okay.
But I'll dump out the contents of the backpack and use prestidigitation to clean everything up, make everything look nice and pretty. And then I'll see if Davenier can mend the remaining notes in there so we can
I
read them and see what's up with them.
definitely have that cantrip to go.
Okay.
So, well, he does that.
20 minutes
check
of
the
mending
canister.
later, we'll find out what they say. The canister seems to be an ability canister.
Well, I think at this point, as far as I'm aware, everybody's caught up, right? Everybody's even.
Let's see, how far aware are you on that? Everyone, yeah, seems to be even.
And it's like, well, I guess I'll use it since I was the one that got it.
God
It's
damn
fine.
it!
We'll get everybody. We'll
Gosh,
figure who gets
Dan,
the
I
next
could
one
really
from
do
here.
with upgrading my wisdom.
So I'll go ahead and use it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll mark you as having 5. Okay.
It's the +2, right?
Yes.
So then,
Well, if we just done
it's
that originally,
I gotta
it
keep
would have saved
myself.
a lot of hassle last game.
I keep myself, at
It
least as
is
smart
true.
as the member as a wizard.
Alright, I'm gonna say those two are the pallets there. I didn't know if you were bringing them with, but that's okay. We are kind of ready to go hear what's in them, unless you have something else you want to do. Mace, your character catching any crabs as this is going on? I don't know if you plan another luau tonight. Don't forget you're muted.
Whoops.
Okay. I was wondering why I wasn't being heard. Okay, so I don't think so.
Yes.
I think I cut enough on the first time, and we can probably use them for a second time as well.
Yes,
Found them.
there was plenty of crabs to be used another day. Because at least you like purify food and water; it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Rotting isn't an issue at this point. So yes, morning luau, I guess, is the way to go here. As you all kind of sit there waiting for him to mend these letters.
Can I just check something, Manji?
Yes.
With my rank in linguistics that I obtained,
Mm-hmm.
was I able to learn the Shaper language? Just wondering.
Yes.
Could I also learn the Shaper language in case I
Yes,
put
you
one?
could.
I had one. Okay.
I would
There
say
you go,
that
Shaper.
at this point, you have the start of the language, but since Shaper is used to talk technical terms and whatnot, it would take a little bit longer before you could learn the more complicated terminology. So James will still be used to kind of explain what's being written down, what's in journals and whatnot, but you would have a basic understanding of what's happening and be able to talk to people.
Okay.
Think of it this way, as this has come up before. You have learned enough to be conversant in the language, but not enough to attend university in that language. If that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um, in that case, the missives. You find one seems to be a love letter, talking about how they will be leaving the port of. I did not plan a Shaper name for the city. Let's see what I can fake. How about Drasonics? So they will be leaving the port city of Drasonics within the fortnight, and hopefully all will go well. They'll be receiving this letter once they have returned to the mainland, and they will be following it presently a week later after turning in some things at a base. It also says that everyone on the ship is looking forward to coming home. There is much rejoicing as people have succeeded in what they had planned. And that's it for this letter that's really noticeable and stands out. After that, it just seems to go on and on about their home life and whatnot. Nothing really interested after all these years, you know? The other seems to be another missive to an administrator, perhaps Skrillex. You're not sure what exactly it is. The name is rather quickly written, and it kind of blurs together. But apparently they are set to deliver a canister of some worth to this administrator, and that it is promised to be delivered before the last shipments have left the island.
Should we start heading south then?
That's
Should you?
probably a good idea.
I'm not sure what those clues are going to pertain to. So
Well, at least we know these magical canisters of theirs that seem to just, constantly make you better weren't solely restricted to this island.
Mm.
oh yeah,
Let me try to make this smaller. Hang on. That's better. Alright, so if you're ready to go south, just tell me which way you're going.
Should we try to go southwest?
well, I think we should visit the pulled down monument and
Oh.
I've just drawn on the thing there. I think we should visit the pulled down monument and Sodunton.
Sudianton.
The traditionalists.
You didn't have like a plan to actually go and see what was in the giant sand pit we actually made over there?
Yeah, I think. But I don't know if we have the tools to actually clear it out and all that stuff.
Without someone with a burrow speed, that does become a little trickier.
True.
There is just outside the Forgotten Borders. There is that Shaper Hall. As you come down, follow the road past Vikrand. It's here. That Shaper Hall between the two ravines. We could catch that and then jump
Oh.
down to the
It
bridge.
is a highland. Possibly it had once been part of the mountain range there, so you can kind of see it leading up in that direction.
I mean, that's a hole we haven't destroyed or occupied yet. So
Yeah. Also, there was the fact that we. I don't know how, but I think that place was highly dangerous. Last week, checked, or we were around it.
Well, I think it was. Oh, was it?
I mean, that's what I can remember.
As
That's
far
what
as
my
it being dangerous, you do remember that there was talk of bears
Grizzly bears,
heading
yeah.
off in that direction. Perhaps living in a cave
as well
nearby.
as seeing grizzly bears. So
I mean, we could probably face one grizzly bear, but multiple grizzly bears, that we're gonna get screwed.
yeah, but imagine how much a bear's worth to them.
Oh, you mean a bear head?
You were given a couple different missions for retrieving heads. You currently owe Vakrand, I believe, 2 heads for the backpack, and
Yeah, I have one head.
Keeper Arana was looking to get a bear killed and a couple roamers that were off to the north. But that's up to you if you
Yeah,
want to
but
do that.
I believe I have the head of that, big lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Okay. I say we could try to go over there and see exactly how many bears there are, and try to pull one of them from the group, and, and maybe kill it.
Yeah. There is only 3 of us as well. I don't know how. That's gonna stack, but
As long as I don't get bitten on my face.
We could try to make.
don't bite the face. Just not the face.
I'm going to minimize that, and I'm going to let you guys kind of control it.
Let's see.
Use it as kind of a where your party is now kind of symbol. Okay? So just tell me where your first destination is using that. How about we put Alex... No, we'll put Dave in charge. Dave seems really gung-ho to move.
Me?
Yeah, why not?
We're probably here, so.
You are technically right where I put you right now. That's the beachhead you're at.
Yeah, that.
So we're coming down here and then we're hiking.
You
let's
are
not-
this little triangle thing up here.
Oh.
So you can move that triangle wherever you'd like it to be. At this
Nah,
point,
I
you're
can't.
headed in this direction. You can't move it.
With it. No, I can move the box above it, but I can't move the.
Alright, hang on. It is on the token layer. Hang on. Alright, how about this? You all make your own little triangle thing. You can use it. I did it using the polygon tool.
I don't know what that is, but it's my triangle thing. So.
If you did it in one stroke, it should be fine.
Oh, okay. Let's undo it. Do. What color do we want? Pink.
I mean, anything really works at the end of the day.
I chose bright colors because they're easy to tell apart from everything else.
There we go. Alright. I've got the little triangle thing.
Okay.
So, we're
What-
coming
what-
past the, I don't know what that was. So, we're just coming up the hillside.
Okay.
While we're doing, let's also
Pause right there. I'm gonna really quickly roll an encounter because you're going off into the wilderness, and something does happen.
Dun, dun, dun.
I was gonna say one of us needs to watch around us for, you know, in case we encounter something.
Yeah, that would definitely be my thing.
Give me a perception check as we go off into the wilderness then. Because
Every
clearly
one of us
something
would
does
just-
happen. Could be as many people who want to roll.
Okay.
Alright, and
Perception.
My eyes appealed. 27.
I guess I just roll another because I just need another d20. No, I just dropped all my papers. No. Why would you do this? Crud. Well, those are the first pages. I'm fine with them being out of order. Just need those. Alright, back to this. That was a... Whoops. I just backed out. See, I need better desk space. That's what I need. Alright, I rolled something. Except I don't see it. Oh, it is this one. Okay, that is a 17 on the die. So you rolled a 27, 23, and a 15. You see nothing. Nothing of import.
What? What? Okay. Let's grab my, let's keep hiking, guys. Oops.
It's a rather hilly area. There's some trees everywhere. As you walk forward, though, you hear something in the distance. In Shaper,
Yeah.
Distance.
yes. In the distance
Guys,
to
I
the
hear something in the
west,
distance.
you hear someone screaming for help.
Help!
You should probably check that out.
Okay, if we have to.
I tried to discern the direction. Maybe it's, you know, something.
Okay.
I know it. I tried to discern the direction. I tried to discern what kind of voice it is as well, because it might tell us more.
Give me another perception check for just what type of voice it is.
Or just from him or from all of us?
It's what he wanted to do, so let me hear it from him.
Okay. Oh,
A young child. Young child calling for help. Must be.
Hey guys, it's probably a child. Let's ignore it.
what? You push
It's-
push your
It's a boy who called Wolf. How dare he?
pack stealing, pusher over, child leaving monster.
So that's
Not
usually
that
not
much.
the
Look,
direction.
let's say if we do get to him, we could get to him in time. But the chances of us doing that at this point are probably low.
But we're gonna try because we are human beings and we're honourable.
I love it.
And you know, if all the
I-
characters were here,
I
they would be
absolutely
saying,
adore it.
"We are going. We can't ignore the child." Is it at the edge of the ravine over here?
West. Sorry, it would be over here.
Oh, west.
Okay.
On the border of the Forgotten Zone.
When you rolled, it was like over here, and so it should be in this kind of direction. All right, here. Let me.
Okay, I'm gonna try to
move you a little
stay
bit.
at 15 feet away from those
Hang on.
two guys. just
Whoever's
to-
moving it, stop moving so I can grab it. Just for a moment. All right. So you were right here, and it's off in this direction. Okay. And what did Mace say?
I'm gonna stay at least 15 feet away from those two in front of me, just in case things go wrong,
Okay. Okay.
and keep an eye out. I'm not around.
So here's my last question: Is, who's at the front of the party as you proceed west?
Not me.
Well, it would normally be our paladin, I would have thought.
That's true. Paladin's not here though.
Yeah,
So
the
is it
other-
Alex or
the only-
Dave?
The only other frontline fighter we have is Dave.
You have been voluntold, Dave.
Alex, you sneaky bugger! Is that what giving me that scimitar was all about?
Yeah, you
You
know-
have to,
And
get the
there's-
scimitar, Dave. It'll be great fun, Dave. You
And there's-
set it on fire in battle, Dave. Now get to the front.
And also, as a paladin, you would be compelled to go first over there.
He's a
to try to
cleric.
save the
He's
guy.
not a paladin.
I'm a cleric. I'm not a paladin.
Okay. As a
That's the
cleric,
other guy.
as a
Go on.
cleric, you'd be morally inclined to think otherwise.
As a cleric, I'm going over there because Saranre requires it of me.
Okay.
All hail Saranre.
So let's see this. I'm gonna need some initiative checks really quick. I'm actually gonna start liking that I have this button that's just a D20. I rolled privately. Okay.
Where's my initiative? There it is. Ooh.
Initiative show up.
There we go.
Initiative.
So I need a perception check from Dave as the lead of the party.
Oh no, here we go. Boop.
I'm going to roll something to counter that, so don't worry about that. Just trust me.
No way.
All this stuff.
Trust me, your doom is at hand.
Anyway,
As the quote-unquote sniper, I'd definitely be surveying.
okay. Give me another check as well for you then, Alex.
Sorry, I was just checking for Alex there, just in case.
Oh, well.
Appreciate sentiment, but I'll roll my own.
Alright, Dave and Alex notice nothing as you kind of get closer to the voice. Help! Help! They're still following me!
This is a trap. This is a trap.
Now, the voice did move. Moved a little north at this point. So now instead of just coming, let's say in... No, I don't want snapping. So rather than coming just straight in this direction, it's now kind of in that direction that you should be going.
Well, back down the hill.
Yep.
We just climbed
Guys.
this bit.
Have to go down the hill right now.
Just a little bit.
If we have to run up the hill, we'll quickly run out of stamina. I
Hold
say we.
We've got the high ground. We should clearly see whatever this is.
Yes,
I say character.
How about we wait
There
here
are
around 5
More
minutes? and
trees
see
than
if-
are currently depicted on the map.
How about we wait
Well,
5
that's
minutes?
convenient.
Let's wait 5 minutes. If the voice is still there in 5 minutes, we leave.
No,
So
the
was-
kid could be dead, or the trap could be sprung by somebody else. That's what I'm going for here.
Yeah, but if he's alive for 5 minutes, he can live for another day.
So
yeah, but
we're
if
going
it
to
is
take
a
a
child,
quick
and the
vote.
child dies,
Quick vote because I want to speed
I'll
this up a
never
little bit.
forgive myself.
Dave, chase the voice or stay on the high ground?
Stay on the high ground.
Alex,
We're missing our paladin. I don't have to be that honourable.
And the high ground from Zach.
Okay.